Hi there, this is Katie with the channel Weather Shaman. Welcome if you're new, and a big hello to my returning subscribers. Today I am joined by a very special guest, Logan.
Hi, how you going?
Hey, he is a motivational speaker, and he's going to be talking to you today about how to overcome fear and to take a leap of faith. So Logan, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Logan. I'm 18 years old. I've graduated high school, been through a lot of life experiences with my family, and just really had to raise myself with online and technology these days. And it's a good foundation. That's about it.
Cool, thanks for sharing. So, what are some firsthand experiences that you've had in combating fear head on?
So with fear, fear was made to hold yourself back and from helping you not get hurt from things. So what I like to use fear as a boundary and not as something blocking my future suggestions and things that I have for myself. But keep it in the back of your head, but never think of fear as something that you shouldn't use to feed off of, you know? Use fear to get your goals that you want and to use it to feed the things that you feel like you want to do in life. Like if you want to make a business or something but you're too scared and you don't know what to do right away, go on YouTube or go online, look up some random things, because that's not going to hurt you. It's just online, right?
Yeah.
You'll get a good foundation and then just go for it. Like you can't mess up. It's not going to hurt anything. You're just doing you. Like you can't mess anything up by trying. So you might as well try and stop using fear to just as an excuse and just say, well, I'll do it next week, but I mean, I don't know, maybe people won't like me, maybe I'll lose friends. Like if you're losing friends because of something that you want to do in your life, then they're not your friends, and you shouldn't be afraid of that.
That's good. So you're saying use fear as a motivator.
Yeah.
Use fear as a motivator instead of something driving you away, and also be aware of who you're surrounding yourself with too.
Exactly. Always surround yourself with similar people with you, like successful people that are gonna bring you down and that aren't your goal that you want for your own life. You shouldn't surround yourself with those types of people.
That's a really good point, because we end up becoming the people we surround ourselves with.
Exactly.
So is there a particular memory you have of a fear you had to overcome in any area of your life?
There's lots of things that I'm afraid of, just like everyone else. And heights is just, normal people are afraid of heights. Your body's supposed to be scared of that. But you can, from, like I said, just trying something over and over and over, you can build your brain up to being able to get used to that fear and using it as like a boundary line and not just a blockage. So the more you do something and try, that fear is going to get less and less and less. But it's always still good to have the fear so you don't get hurt in the situation that you're doing. Like, say it's rock climbing that you want to do, but that is a scary thing and you can get seriously hurt. And that fear does help you not get hurt, but it can also be a blockage to what you're really capable of.
So kind of a form of exposure therapy, exposing yourself to what you're afraid of over and over again so it becomes easier each time.
Yeah, every time you expose yourself to something, no matter what it is, it's going to get easier and better in so many different ways the more you do it.
That's so cool. Yeah, Logan actually, we were on a hike a couple of weeks ago, and he challenged me to climb this very steep hill on a mountain trail, and naturally I was kind of fearful about doing it, and I was like, I don't know about that, but he coached me through it and said, come on, just go ahead and climb, get on your hands and your feet and just climb one step at a time, and he guided me through it, and it was just so cool to break through that fear and to do that. You really had some words of wisdom on how to really focus on your goal, your end point, but also enjoy the journey along the way and to take a leap of faith. Do you want to share on how to have more faith than fear in those situations?
Yeah. So Katie here said it. She said something that I was gonna say after she finished speaking. How this simple hill, right? It's just a little climb, but she thought about it naturally as like an end goal set and the journey there. That's how you need to think of every obstacle and fear thing in your life. Think of it as a journey, and the way you get through it is to just keep pushing and then you get to your end goal and you get to all these things that you want to do. That's just how you should think about everything you do in life. Use your journey as the thing that you're feeding off of to get to your goal, and don't be scared of the things you want to do.
I like that, and I always hear too to enjoy the journey, because life is a journey, not just the destination.
Exactly. It's not just about where you want to go in life, it's about how you get there. And it goes way deeper than just simple words. When you actually start doing the things that you love and you enjoy doing, it's like you're doing nothing at all. It's like you're just living your normal life, but you're really bettering yourself in so many different ways.
So, anxiety and depression are some major things in this culture right now.
Oh yeah.
So what are some tips that you have for anybody combating major anxiety, panic disorder, or phobias or fears right now, and how to slowly but surely overcome them and give people courage again to get back out into society and start living again, or to go back out in nature and face their fears head on?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are some tips?
Anxiety and depression, everyone's always going to have a form of anxiety and depression and fear, all that. That's natural. You were born with that from day one. But the longer you keep yourself in a shell and you just stay away from everything, the more time that not only you're wasting, but you're also just, that time you're thinking. And if you're giving yourself time to think, that's just giving your brain time to be scared and depressed about so many, whatever you're going through in life. And if you just do simple hobbies, if you can just come up with a hobby and just get over that little brain blockage, that fear, and just do it, you're eliminating that time that you're being depressed and you're focusing on something else. And sooner or later, you're going to get comfortable with that and you're going to start branching off to other things. And within a couple months, you're going to not even remember what depression and anxiety feels like, because you're just so busy with other things that you enjoy doing.
I like that. It's like, don't think, just do kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. You can't ever go wrong with just trying something. And then, like, anxiety and depression and stuff like that, fear, all that will go away, because all that is time. Like, if skateboarding and simple things like that, the more time you spend thinking about something, the harder it will get for you to do it. So if you just say, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna, just like Nike says, you know, just do it. Like, yeah, seriously, they're really onto something there. If you just do it, there's nothing wrong with it.
There's no boogeyman.
Yeah, there's no boogeyman like waiting for you on the other side.
Well, and it's one of my favorite YouTubers, Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters Diving Deep. He talks about analysis is paralysis. Mm-hmm. That's what he says. He says if you get too much into your thoughts, it can hold you back and it can keep you stuck. Yeah. So if you are caught in that thought pattern and you're stuck in your head, how do you find what helps you get out of your own head when you're doing that?
So, say I want to do something, but I'm scared, and just there's so many different things that I'm scared of, and the possibilities from it. Right? I'll work on that'll be my goal. I'll set it as my goal, and I'll do other smaller things that I feel more confident in with myself, and then I'll do those. Simply as just doing something like, it could be as simple as taking out the trash. Say you're scared to go outside, for example. Doing something as simple as taking out the trash, which is something that needs to be done, but you're going outside. And then you clean out your building or something in your backyard, or you sit out on your porch alone, secluded from everyone. You're outside, and that's what you're scared of doing, going outside.
Yeah.
And just doing those smaller steps, sooner or later you can go to that one big goal, that hill, that road that you've been scared to go down or something, and you have the confidence that you've built up over time to go do that.
I like that. It's like taking baby steps back outwards into society, because many people go through agoraphobia at some point in their lives where they have a hard time leaving the house if they've gone through something traumatic. I know I went through that back
it could be all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Death, like simple loss of a pet or anything.
It can set it off, and so just taking baby steps and getting back outside into the world, into nature. I know nature's been super healing. What are your thoughts on using nature as a means of combating anxiety and depression and fear as well? Has it helped you going on nature trails or hiking or?
So a lot of people don't even know their real self, if you could even say that. They don't know who they are, but nature was made for so many different reasons, and if you could just take some time out of your week, out of your busy week on a Wednesday or a Friday or something, and just go and do something you've never done before. As simple as walking a trail. Go on a normal trail by yourself. You can tell your family where you're going if you're scared about getting hurt or anything. Just go by yourself and just sit there, breathe the natural air, and just sit on a rock and just sit there and think. Just let yourself be by yourself and just in your own thoughts.
I love that, like being with nature and just kind of resetting and taking a break away from the busy world.
It's something once a month, once a week, whatever you feel like you need to do, you just do it and you just be alone with yourself with it.
I like that, yeah, because nature's been very healing for me along my journey. I know that.
A lot of people are different. Some people are just that go, go, go mentality, and some people are like that safe, secure mentality where they need to take those baby steps, which is, it's fine with that. If you need to take baby steps to get to your end goal, then do that. But there's also some other people that they just go for it. They'll drop everything and they just go for their goal. And that's good too. Both of them, you get your goal done, and that's really all that matters.
I like that. You can be the turtle, slow and steady wins the race, or you can be like the bunny rabbit and just go for it and just hop into it, leap into it.
Either way you go, either road that you take is just going to end with the goal that you want it to end with.
I like that.
Nothing will go wrong unless you allow it to go wrong. And just, you keep that in the back of your head. That's the fear thing that I was talking about. You're scared. Every situation, there's fear in, but use the fear as a boundary line so that you don't get hurt, and that you use that boundary line to guide yourself to your success or to your end goal.
Okay, and then many people fear failure or they fear success. Do you think it's either one of those, or is it more a fear of the unknown?
I think the fear of what other people think of you is what most people in society are about today. So failure, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to say it straight up to all those people that, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but failure is going to be in every single thing you do in life. You are going to fail at everything. No matter who you could be a millionaire. If you're trying something for the first time, the likelihood of you actually getting it right the first time is very, very low. You are going to fail a lot, and especially for starting businesses and just getting over fears and stuff, you're going to fail over and over and get rejected from people over and over and over. But you can't let that get to you. You need to, like, remember, go out on that nature trail and just think to yourself. That's a good mentality to have. Just keep yourself open to when that person does accept you, and when you don't get rejected, and when something does go your way. Because you're going to fail at everything you do. But when you do see those failures, you're going to learn from them no matter what it is. And you're going to soon have that success that you want.
I like that because it takes the pressure off, just knowing that...
That's what people are scared of. They're scared of the failure and what other people are going to think of them. But don't use it as like a thing to be scared of. Use it as like, you want people to think that you're not going to do it. You want people to be like, oh, they're never going to do this, they're never going to do that. Use that. Because then when you do it, you don't need to go rub it in their face like, ha, I did blah, blah, blah. You can use it and be like, hey, I know you were like, you didn't really believe me, but like, hey, look, I'm kind of here. Like, I made it. Thank you for kind of judging me. It really helped me out in my past.
So instead of resisting opposition, almost welcome it. And just...
welcome the rejection from everything.
I like that. That's good.
And not everybody can do it, but if it's something that you could work on, just allow yourself to fail and just get rejected, because you're only going to learn from it.
That's great. I love that mentality. That's wonderful. Wow. Some wonderful insights have been shared here. Any last final notes or points that you wish to leave with anybody watching this video that may be going through something heavy in their life right now, or maybe battling anxiety or depression or a stressful situation in their life? Any words of wisdom?
Don't ever put yourself down over simple things, because life's going to go on, and it's your choice to either go along with life, because life will leave you in the back. It's not going to wait for you. You gotta step up and be that confident person, and you gotta push through simple and these heavy times, because every single person, no matter who you are, Bill Gates, anyone, no matter where you come from, you're going to have to go through things, because that's what life is. You have to go through things. Mm-hmm. And that's what's made for you to learn. You go through those things, and you just keep trucking, and you keep doing you. Don't hold yourself back. You can do anything you want in life, as long as you just keep trying over and over and over, and just keep branching yourself out just do everything you want, and just no matter if you fail or not. If you don't fail, awesome. If you do fail, do it again.
I like that. You just made me think of the fact that nobody's perfect.
Nobody's
perfect.
Nobody in this whole entire world is perfect.
So as long as you're just trying.
And if you want to have a business partner or other people, go to them as a friend. Don't look up to anyone as a pedestal. Never look up to people. Always look at them as a normal human, as a friend, because that is what they are.
I like
They
that.
are a normal human, no matter where they come from, no matter what they've done in their life. They've been through the same things that you're going through right now, no matter who you are.
I like that. It's almost like we're all each other's teachers in different ways.
We really are. The people don't talk about it though. They don't openly have like that conversation with others. They just live their life and just do their own thing. They don't really talk to others and help them out like that.
So we need more human connection, more sincere human connection.
People always are afraid to be judged. That's why there isn't that more human succession and stuff like that, because people are always so scared that, hey, if I talk about this with them, even though they're going through the situation, they might judge me a little bit, and maybe they don't even want help, you know?
I like that.
You can't go wrong with just helping someone out. If they don't want it, they're not going to say anything. You help them out, you go along with your day. End of the story.
As long as your intentions are pure and you're sincere, then you
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, if you're interested, go on and head over to Logan's Instagram page. It's LoganT478. I'll link it in the description box below this video. Logan, thank you so much for sharing all these awesome tips and pointers on how to overcome fear, anxiety, and depression, and just take a leap of faith and just start thriving in life.
Yeah, and if you do have anything going on in your life, I know I said I'm only 18, but you'd be very surprised what I've gone through and what I know in my life. You just send me a quick DM. Maybe I can't relate, maybe I can relate, but either way, somebody responding to that DM is just going to help you out a lot than no one responding, you know?
I like that. So anybody watching this video can send you a DM on
Yeah.
Instagram and message you if they're going through something and they would like some experience, strength, and hope and how to overcome something in their
I'll
life.
gladly take the time out of my day to help someone out, no matter what they're going through.
Cool. So you can go ahead and feel free to DM Logan on his Instagram or message him. And thank you so much for tuning into this video. We're sending you an abundance of peace, love, and light. Go forth in perfect love, harmony, balance, and alignment. Namaste.